Welcome.
No.
What?
You was gonna let me.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Hey.
We gotta get some energy in here.
You the one that came all chill and stuff.
I'm good. I'm hyped.
Okay. No, you're not.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna cue you in, okay?
Why are you cueing me like I can't cue
Because
myself?
I'm gonna be the background music. We're not gonna add music to the intro, or we already have an intro. But when this hit right here, it's gonna come in like this.
For what?
Or I can go like this.
Welcome. Good morning. Good evening. Good day. Whatever it may be. Thank you for joining us. Topic of our podcast today is I outgrew a version of myself. So this can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But I wanted to first start off by asking Eugene a question.
Let's do it.
Was there ever a version of yourself you were proud of, but now realized wasn't healthy?
Great question. Yes.
Okay.
My entire marching career.
Marching band
Career. Not really high school, but definitely at Michigan State. And actually, not just marching band.
Mm-hmm.
Music career when I was at Michigan State.
Elaborate.
The amount of practice that goes into getting into the College of Music at a big university is more than what an average person would even like think of.
It was a lot.
Meaning like I will wake up 6 a.m. First class will be maybe like 8 a.m. And I will wake up and practice, go to class, which could be an ear training class, could be a lesson, leave the lesson or leave the class to go practice, bring your lunch with you because you had to eat in the lunch or in the practice room while you're practicing. You leave there, you go to your jazz band rehearsal, get done with that. You got to go practice for your drumline rehearsal. You get done with drumline and you have to go practice for your recital. And then depending on where you are and where you stand with amongst other people, you teach lessons. So then you have to be prepped to go and teach lessons. And every lesson there's a required piece or multiple pieces that you have to learn. You have to memorize. You have to be able to play at a certain level. There's piano training that you have to take. So it's practice on top of practice. I can't make this up. I was probably, and you know this because you were there, I was probably practicing at least 14 to 16 hours a day, Monday through Saturday.
Every day.
Actually, probably Monday through Sunday.
Exactly.
And I would say maybe not Saturdays because Saturdays were game days. And even for game days, you think that, okay, it's a game day, it's going to be an easy day. Nope. Drumline practice is like 4 or 5 hours before the rest of the band. And this is stuff that is great. I'm not complaining because it was a beautiful experience. Mm-hmm. But later on, I realized I tried to take that same working mentality to entrepreneurship, and it was working. It was good. But then when I met I already knew my beautiful wife, but when I wanted to commit more time to my beautiful wife, I realized how unhealthy that whole environment was because I didn't know how to set aside time for you. It was always, this is what I'm doing. I got to practice. I got to work. I got to do this, reach out to clients. I'm used to it. Like, I don't think anything changed with my working hours until you left grad school.
Honestly, probably even after, like when we got our first apartment, if I'm being honest.
Okay. I mean, you would know better.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when I noticed it.
I think that's when you noticed it. I think you noticed it when I was in grad school. Mm-hmm. Kind of tried to change something about it when we got our first apartment. COVID hit, and things like completely flipped the switch.
Yep.
But then you put all of that energy towards the stock market. And then you kept going and going and going.
And I did the same exact thing.
The same exact thing with stocks, if not even harder. Yeah.
Because I had a partner in crime. That
when I say, like, he is like a part of the like when business decisions are made in this household, it is not just me and Eugene. It's me, Eugene, and Kaveen. Let's be honest. Like, it is like, or me, Eugene, Kaveen, and Carlos. Like, it's just like, it's kind of funny.
But I lean heavily on them and on the knowledge I was receiving with other people I was doing business with.
Yeah.
And so maybe it wasn't until after that. But I think money had a lot to do with that, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
Because it was the first time I was like, okay, I actually saved some money.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that kind of naturally allowed me to not necessarily lay off the gas, because some people who are entrepreneurs don't want to get married, don't want to have kids because they feel like it's going to interfere with their work life.
Right.
And I think I'm a witness that you can do both. It's hard.
It's hard.
Because when we had our firstborn, I changed. I still wanted to put in 12, 13 hours a day.
Well, you kind of did. He literally moved
I had to
the desk into our bedroom because
next to, so Casey was sitting on the bed after we had Alora.
Yeah.
After we had Ella. And Ella would be sitting in her bassinet. And I had my desk sitting right next to
literally them. Like, this room it's like a tiny room. And when I say we were all in that room just loving on each other, but it was like, what? And he wanted to do it with Laura.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
But I didn't because I wanted to force myself to be able to like step away.
Right.
I felt that I was in a better position now to do it. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to make sure I took part of that.
So do you ever feel pressure to go back to who you were? How you were doing things?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, okay.
All the time. The pressure of just succeeding in business and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It's like, it's always lingering over the top of your head. Are you working hard enough? Are you working long enough? Are you doing enough? And it's something that every other week or so, a couple of times a month, mm-hmm. I'm always just reminding myself that God is first, family is second, and then that's where my work and stuff comes into play.
Yeah.
And so even if sometimes it feels like my work overtakes a lot of other things,
right?
And there's moments where it might,
mm-hmm.
but just making sure I keep chopping it down, right. Even when it's trying to bother me.
Right.
Yeah. Those are good questions.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
So the topic is outgrowing a version of yourself.
Yes.
There was a time where we were both partiers.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say
and it might have been that you weren't, but you were because I was.
I would go.
Well, you will partake in those activities.
I would.
So how have you outgrown the version that you were before now? And is it in a positive way or a negative way?
I would say, so it's definitely in a positive way. I was never like I'm going to go out every single weekend type of person. One, because I didn't have the money to spend. Two, because I just felt so like, ugh, every time I was like in a club, because I'm like, it stinks. People are sticky. I don't like sticky things. So like your foot, for those who know, know. But like when people spill their drinks and you step in it and it's like sticky, like, dog, really? Mm-hmm. Or like the wet billy goat type of smell. Like, that is all, it all throws me for a loop. I don't like it. But anyways, so
wet billy goat.
Yeah, I could say some other things, but I'm not. So like I was never that type of person that would go out every single weekend, but I would go out. Like say like your cousins came up or something like that, like we would go out and whatever. Mm-hmm. that, like, it never like fulfilled me. Like, it was fun in the moment, but like after, it wasn't like I didn't get anything from it, if that makes sense.
Could you explain that?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you didn't get anything from it?
Like, it was not fulfilling. Like, what did it fulfill besides 4 hours of, I don't know, 4 hours of having fun, wasting money, and then like waking up the next day like, crap, I got to do my homework. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did I gain from it? I didn't gain anything from it. But like the things that I do now, I gain things from it, whether it's financially, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I'm getting stuff from what I'm doing. So it's like, it's being fruitful.
So what is something, instead of going to the bar, getting drinks and dancing and everything, what is something that you believe now fulfills you or provides you with more that you would do in place of that?
Going to the grocery store with my family. I love going to the grocery store.
Okay.
Like, honestly, in my head, I don't even have to buy anything. But it's just like taking time out of our day to go somewhere and just like be there. And like look, like, especially if we would like go to IKEA or something and like fake live in IKEA. Like, can we live in a 300 square foot apartment? Like, it may seem so silly, but like what I'm gaining from that is quality time. What I'm gaining from that is life, because I'm laughing. Like, I'm not sitting in my room crying, boohooing, like, because of whatever. Like, I'm gaining stuff from that. And then on the flip side of that, if I'm recording it for content or Instagram or a brand or whatever it may be, that can bring in the finance piece of it. So it's just like, it depends. But everything I do in life now, I kid you not, especially just being a wife and a mom, like, I make sure that it's adding value in one of our lives, even if it's for the kids.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
My last question to you is, are you where you thought you would be 20 years ago?
20 years ago?
Yes.
Dang.
What?
It's just funny.
10-year-old Casey.
Yeah. Yes and no.
What was 10-year-old Casey thinking and believing that she was going to be in this world?
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, 10-year-old Casey knew that she was going to be, like, 10-year-old Casey knew she wanted to be married early. Knew she wanted to have kids. I actually thought I was going to be a nurse. Like, I went to school originally for nursing. Physics ruined that for me.
Okay.
So, well, physics and math. No, physics and chemistry ruined it for me, but really physics. So then I switched my major to human development and family studies, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's so easy. That's so easy. Looking back, no, it wasn't. Like, it was weird. Some classes were easy, some classes weren't. But anyways, so I am not doing what I thought I would be doing, but I am kind of where I thought I was going to be. Let me explain though.
Okay.
I'm married, so I have you, obviously.
Yes.
Like, I knew I was praying that was going to happen, and it happened, thank God. Having children, I did think that I was going to kind of have children earlier. But I'm glad we waited the 5 years just so that we can like be together and have fun and do whatever we wanted to do.
I agree.
But I kid you not. So I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. Working, I like loved working in the beginning, especially like when we didn't have kids, because we were both making money. We went on vacations. Like, I bought whatever. I didn't buy whatever I wanted to buy. I was still very frugal with my money. But it was like, I just did whatever. Now, looking back, had no idea I would have been a stay-at-home mom. Because I think my mindset was so much of like, I wanted to be independent and like why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening.
and take care of like things on my own and, you know, have my own and this, that, and the third, but getting deeper in like the word and like what marriage is supposed to be. Like, it really made me vulnerable. And that is one thing, ladies, that you got to be, is vulnerable. But in order for us to be vulnerable, gentlemen, you have to be like...
You have to be vulnerable sometimes yourself.
You do.
And you have to lead correctly.
Like, lead correctly and create that safe environment for her to feel vulnerable. And that is like what Eugene 100% did for me. So that's why I was able to like soften up eventually, because I was hard like a rock. But that changed. But 100%, I didn't think I was gonna like want to be a stay-at-home mom until I had kids. Like that, even now it's kind of odd saying, because like, yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I don't stay at home kind of thing.
You're always gone.
Yeah. So it's like
either by yourself or with the kids.
Literally.
Prepping for something.
Yeah. Like always doing stuff.
Yeah.
So it's more of like I'm a homemaker. I take care of my home. I take care of my husband.
Yeah.
I take care of my kids. I am a stay-at-home mom, but it's like I'm a stay-at-home and we out kind of mom. Like,
yep. And still kind of business partner.
And so that's the thing. I think when people say working mom, it's like a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
And I'm realizing that now because I still am working. It's just like it's not a 9-to-5.
Right. It's for yourself and for your family.
Right. Which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay.
So that was a long answer.
No, but that was a good answer.
Yeah.
That was a good answer.
Yeah. Did you want me to ask you that or did you want me to go into my
I can answer it.
Okay, good.
Because I think that the audience wouldn't mind hearing. I'm doing something pretty close to what I thought.
Yeah.
In high school, well, I guess we're talking about 10-year-old me.
Yeah, 10-year-old you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I talked about when I was 10. Far as I could go back was
10-year-old me. I was playing Little League basketball and baseball, and you couldn't tell me that I was not going to the league. Me, my brother, my cousins, all of us, we was about to go D1, and we was going to be playing for the Pistons, Los Angeles Lakers.
That's funny.
The Rockets. And I was going to be coming off the bench after Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
In my head at 10 years old, that's what I thought I was going to be doing.
And I'm over here in nursing school.
But I'll say by like high school, if you fast forward some years, in high school, I was, I really was obviously into music.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I thought music was going to be my career. And then later on, I realized that I just like being a creative. Mm-hmm. And my prayer was that I was able to do something creative and provide for my family. And that's really, that's what I'm doing. And so anything else after that is really just icing on the cake.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. So I know you have a scripture you want to read before we take off.
I do, because I feel like it will encourage some people, because I know we talked a lot about like, so essentially like what the world wants us to be compared to what we should be and want to be.
Okay.
So God calls us to transform. So I just wanted to read Romans 12:2. So Romans 12:2. And I'm reading from, I think this is NIV, almost positive. Yeah, this is the NIV Bible. So it's like easier to read, in my opinion. But anyways, Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So just wanted to leave that. We could do like a little Bible study one day, but yes. So thank you so much for watching
A Balanced Home Podcast. Subscribe and like and comment all of that stuff to this platform.
Always feel free to DM us, message us, just so we can have a conversation, whatever it may be. If you
or you can join a
questions.
conversation.
Or join a conversation, yes.
So
we would love it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. See you.
Trust and believe in God. He's the one who gives me all the strength.